Okay, so I'm in a very interesting place right now. I bet you can't guess where I am. So here we go. Shonk, konk, 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 konk. We're actually underground in the Guildhall Gallery, and there's a Roman amphitheatre. Well, the remains of one anyway. I mean, how cool is this? This is so cool, man. It is amazing. I'm actually conscious as well the fact that they might not allow me to do this actually, and I can hear some noises above me, which could possibly be a camera focusing on me because I'm filming. But I couldn't resist it because most of my blogs, vlogs, whatever, have been kind of, well, I wouldn't say necessarily boring, but the thing is that I've been trying to take you to some interesting places, and the thing is that, you know, it's like, I find some interesting places, but compared to some people, like Adam the Woo and lots of other different people that I'm aware of, that do interesting vlogs of places, thing is that, like, I'm quite envious sometimes because they go to some really fascinating places. And like I say, the thing for me is that I find the odd place that's really interesting or fascinating sometimes, but not very often. There's something in the floor here, but you can't really see it, I guess, because of the reflection on the glass. It's like a glass thing in the floor that presumably denotes some sort of drainage system, I guess. But it's fantastic. How amazing is this? So, we don't often get to go somewhere really, really interesting. Like I say, I mean, I just love this. I mean, to think that these ruins, these stones that are actually now underground and several feet underground are thousands of years old, man. You imagine who put those stones there in the first place. Do you know what I mean? A couple of thousand years ago or whatever. I mean, that's pretty amazing, man. It's pretty cool. And this is sort of like a representation of what the amphitheatre would look like. That's what it is, the amphitheatre. Where the gladiators used to do their battling in the Roman times, the old ancient Roman thing. Like you can see, there's a sort of picture of them doing battle there. So, but yeah, how cool is this place? How cool is it? Yeah, man. Like I say, it's got some other little holes in the floor over there. And again, I think it's part of the draining system or something. But yeah, man, that is so cool. I love this. Like I say, you look at it and you think to yourself, wow, 2,000 years ago somebody set foot on that. Somebody was walking around here. Do you know what I mean? You think about it, in this space, the space that I'm standing in now, there would have been ancient Romans and ancient Britons, battling and people in the crowd cheering, and do you know what I mean? I mean, flipping heck. I'm standing in a space where people died as well, actually. I mean, I know that's not that hard to find a place on Earth where people died, really, when you think about it. I mean, considering the human race and its behaviour most of the time, but regardless, it's still quite amazing when you think about it. You think that a couple of thousand years ago, it's funny, I was just looking at the screen and I can't really tell how in focus the wall actually is. It's difficult, like I said before, like I've said many times in my videos, that because it's a small screen, this is only a small handheld video camera that I've got. It's not the best, it's a Sony, but I mean, it's not like, it's not the best in the world. It's not bad, but it's, it's what I could afford, let's put it that way. But anyway, yeah, hey, look, the lights have come back on and that. Do you see this thing under the ground? So it's like, I think this must be some sort of like drainage system or something like that. Oh, it's gone dark again now. But yeah, there's some sort of like, and I think it's like, it's wooden as well. It's like a wooden, oh, I say drainage system. That's what it reminds me of. I don't know if it is. But I mean, look at that as well. That piece of wood there. I mean, imagine how old that piece of wood is. I mean, for crying out loud. I mean, somebody must have worked on that at some point, you know, to chop it up and then to shape it. And so imagine somebody's hands were on that 2,000 years, well, whatever, many thousands years ago. 1,000, 2,000 years, whatever. Oh, that's incredible, isn't it? Wow. Wow. This is just incredible. It's amazing. Whee! Right, let's have a little walk this way. Oh, you can see my shadow there. Whee! Look at this, look. It's almost like a little sculpture in itself, almost, isn't it? Wow. And I bet it's, I wonder, do you know, looking at that, it looks like the same sort of stone that they used to build this building with. Isn't that interesting? I wonder if it comes from the same place. So when you think about it, it looks exactly like limestone, doesn't it? I wonder, well, some of it does anyway. Wow. Oh man, this is so cool. Yeah, wow. Right, okay, we'll head back up now. So, that's a quick tour round of the old Roman amphitheatre. Right, catch you guys later.